What's up, guys? This is Dabalt here. Just gonna go ahead and give you a brief rundown on some basic things for Paladin tanking. First of all, Paladins are very good for tanking. They can handle multiple bombs. They're good for off tanks, and well, they can actually be main tanks as well. Again, this is just what setup I've used that's worked for me. And again, it's just a basic tutorial for you. On the talent tree, this is what I use. Speed of light, just to get you the extra burst of speed. You never know when you're going to need it. Some others would use long arm of the law. I just found this to be more precise on when I need it. Fist of justice, well, in all honesty, it's only the only best out of the three. Just going to help you, reduce your cooldown and stun time. Some may prefer Selfless Healer. I prefer Sacred Shield because it gives me that extra shield absorption from a healer and helps me, stay alive a lot longer. Unbreakable Spirit reduces the cooldown, your Divine Shield, Divine Protection, and most importantly, your Lay on Hands by 50%. Lay on Hands obviously is that oh no type of button, so use only if needed. Divine Purpose, you might have seen me change that right now. It improves your Word of Glory and Shield of Righteousness at 25% to cause your next Word of Glory or Shield of Righteousness to consume no holy power, but it casts if 3 were consumed. So in other words, you have no holy power, but you can still use those abilities, which is amazing. Holy Prism has the shortest cooldown. Pretty much it'll affect 5 different mobs and actually heal as well. In my opinion, just the best one out of 3 for tanking. And Holy Shield, you must have Holy Shield. Increases your block chance by 15%. Also, the ability to block spells. It's just the best in general. It helps your survivability. Glyphs, I go with Glyph Day Shield, Glyph of Consecrator, because it helps you consecrate and move at the same time. You don't have to stay in one spot. Makes you move around. You can do it very easily. And of course, you Glyph of Divine Protection, reduces macro damage reduction of your Divine Protection by 20%, but adds 20% physical damage reduction. So now you're not only going to be able to stop magical damage, but physical damage as well. It's pretty much on a secondary shield wall with a 30-second cooldown. Pretty amazing. So we're just going to queue into a random here. Again, this is just a basic Paladin tutorial on how to tank mobs. As a tank also, you usually get fairly quick queue times. Says 18 seconds here, just waiting on healer. I do know some other tanks prefer to stack mastery or versatility. As a paladin, I prefer to stack mastery because mastery increases the damage reduction of your Shield of Righteous by 10% and 50% of your Bastion of Glory, which is huge. And also increases your chance to block melee attacks by 20%, and it increases your attack power by 20%. So it's not only going to increase your damage reduction, it's actually going to increase your threat as well. So all in all, that's a win-win for tanks. I do know a lot of them do prefer versatility, which increases the damage and healing done, and decreases damage taken. However, the percentages just don't match as much. It's way better to stack mastery. Also, you want to go ahead and gear up with bonus armor as well. Really, I just see mastery as a overall best stat to stack. You also still have avoidance. Back then, there was block, there's parry, dodge, and pretty much now all those have been, if not taken out, pretty much no one even cares about it. You still have them here, but you never see any type of piece of item or any type of item enhancement increase any of that. And there we go. Took a little while, but again, this video is not going to be that long. It's only meant to help you increase your skills as a paladin tank if you've never done it before. So we'll just wait for this healer and see what we get into. All in all, we're only going to take our first couple of mobs, show you how to stack them up all against you, and be able to hold threat, which is huge. There's a lot of beastly DPS out there, and I do know sometimes with warriors it is a challenge to keep them. Who would have known Hitler wouldn't have queued up? There we go, guys. Let's go ahead and get in. And it seems everyone's ready to go. Fairly easy dungeon here. If you're new to Warlords of Draenor, this is probably one of the easiest dungeons in my opinion you'll get into. Not very difficult. Good starter dungeon in my opinion. Well, this will be considered heroics. Also in this dungeon, I will go ahead and release a video later of how to get a Leroy Jenkins as a follower here, which is pretty simple as well. So this is going to be a good testament on how to grab multiple groups. So I always start off with my Sacred Shield, and of course Avenger Shield. Pull a couple mobs here. I've done this also warrior tanking. It's really easy. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those here, pull these, and very easily I got 6 mobs on me. Now I am taking a bit of damage, so I'll go ahead and throw out my shield wall, help out my healer a little bit. But the biggest things you always want to have up is your glyph concentration. You can use your Hammer of Righteous as well for those, getting all those mobs on one spot. So see, right there, 6 down, ready to go. So again, I always start with Sacred Shield, Consecrate, and there it is, right there. Hammer of Righteousness, Revenge Shield procs, Hammer of Righteousness. Really easy. This is pretty much what it is. Same type of rotation. So again, as a tank, you set the pace for your group. If your group's going fast and you can hold threat and they can DPS good enough, then you're good to go. Don't try to get too big of a group if your DPS is bad, because they're all going to stay alive for the longest time. Oh, actually I have a question here. So again, there's a Consecrate, there's my Sacred Shield, Hammer Righteous, and Avenger Shield. Really easy. And that's pretty much how all it is in Paladin tanking. Pretty easy setup. Pretty easy way to stack mastery. I'm getting a bunch of mobs here. The DPS is not killing these guys for getting these cannons. And even though this guy's about to die, the DPS decides not to kill him. If you like to DPS but you want to get more in control of a dungeon or raid, I would strongly suggest for you to tank, because that'll give you that control. Plus, you pretty much aren't the best DPS, but you feel like you are part of the DPS. Alright, and I don't see some in the back. I don't even realize what they're doing. Just go and destroy this cannon. Always just keep your Sacred Shield up and you're concentrating, you'll be good to go. And that's pretty much it, guys. Again, I stack mastery. Glyphs would be Glyph of Day Shield, Glyph Consecrator, Glyph of Divine Protection, and your talents would be Speed of Light, Fist of Justice, Sacred Shield, Unbreakable Spirit, Divine Purpose, Holy Prism, and Holy Shield. If you like this video and it's helped you, please go ahead and give it a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as I will be making others. Thank you for watching.